Have you ever waved back at someone who wasn't actually waving at you? Yeah, me too. And then you have to do that awkward little dance where you pretend you were just stretching, or maybe fixing your hair, or swatting away a particularly persistent, invisible fly. It's one of those universal moments that makes you want the ground to swallow you whole, but also it's hilarious. Trust me, by the end of this, you'll feel so much better about your own social blunders. Let's start with a classic: calling someone by the wrong name. It's especially spicy when it's your teacher, your boss, or even worse, your significant other's parent. You say the wrong name and time just freezes. You see the confusion, the slight flicker of offense in their eyes, and your brain just circuits. You try to correct it, but it just comes out as a jumbled mess of apologies. Sorry, I meant Susan. I don't know why I said Bartholomew. I don't even know a Bartholomew. My personal favorite is when you call a teacher mum or dad. That one hits different. The entire class goes silent, then erupts. You just have to sit there and accept your fate for the rest of the day. How about the door pull push dilemma? You approach a glass door full of confidence. You give it a firm pull, nothing. You pull harder, thinking it's just a heavy door. Still nothing. Then you see it in tiny letters, the word PUSH. You glance around, praying no one saw your epic battle with the inanimate object. But they always do. There's always someone on the other side, watching your struggle with a little smirk. Or even better, when you push a pull door and walk straight into the glass. It's a full body cringe. You just have to walk away like you meant to do that, like you were testing the structural integrity of the building. Here's another one I'm sure you'll recognize: the premature goodbye. Maybe the pipes, a distant thunderstorm, a bear. Have you ever accidentally liked a photo from 3 years ago while scrolling deep into someone's profile? Your only option is to delete your account, move to a new country, and change your name. Your voice starts to trail off. You speed up the ending and mumble the punchline so no one can hear how bad it is. Then you just say, yeah, so anyway, ... double quotes. You hear the kids saying something is fire or based, and you think, I can do that. But you also just aged yourself by about 50 years. It's a humbling experience that reminds us to maybe just stick to the words we know. Here's a special kind of pain when you think someone is talking to you, so you reply, but they were actually on the phone with a Bluetooth earpiece. You see them walking towards you, making eye contact, and they say something like, no, I'll be there in 5 minutes. You, being a helpful person, say, oh no rush, take your time, and then you see the tiny flashing blue light in their ear. They look at you, confused, and you realize your mistake. Your soul just exits your body for a second. You have to quickly pretend you are talking to someone behind them, or just stare straight ahead and walk faster. Let's not forget mishearing someone and just going along with it. They ask you a question, you're not quite sure what they said, but you don't want to ask them to repeat it for the 3rd time. So you just laugh and say, yeah, totally. And then you see the look on their face and realize that was the absolute worst possible response. Maybe they just told you their pet hamster passed away. Now you're the monster who laughed about it. You spend the rest of the conversation trying to piece together what was actually said, like a detective solving a very low stakes but very embarrassing mystery. You try to make eye contact, but they're a master at avoiding it. You give a little wave, but it's too small, and they don't see it. You start to question your own existence. Am I a ghost? Give them a big smile. Maybe you'll make a new, equally awkward friend. What are some of your most memorable awkward moments? I would absolutely love to hear them, so please drop them in the comments below. Let's all have a good laugh together. If you related to any of this, and I have a feeling you did, please give this video a like and hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel out. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.